Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the man, the myth. The superhero of last season and alleged hot summer transfer target has entered a winter of discontent at his current employers, begging the question of Dortmund, when is the right time to sell a 28-year-old Spider-Man who appears to be losing his grip? Dortmund have proven themselves to be both shrewd buyers and willing sellers. Now, club suspensions, unauthorised film shoots, masks, nightclub photos, and continued talk of interest from the Premier League in China add up to some sort of decision time for club and valuable player. But if we seek to find the answer to Dortmund's buy or sell conundrum, you have to answer a few more questions yet. Such as, where did the rumours of interest from the likes of Man City, Real and PSG actually come from? And was it real? If he's 28, is now the perfect time to sell? And can Dortmund afford to wait until the summer? And how much will he even be worth after another 6 months of suspensions, unauthorised film shoots, nightclub photos and weird flights to Barcelona? And does all this ignore the biggest, dirtiest, I'm afraid to even ask, Auba question of all? Is he really, genuinely 100% Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester style world class? Or just very good? The case for world class is not hard to make and is underpinned by some really good, actually great goal-scoring numbers. Pierre-Emerick scored 32 times in the Bundesliga last season to take the Torjäger title ahead of Robert Lewandowski. That alone should answer the question, and yet, when you ask most people, the answer still seems qualified. Yes, he's fast as hell. Yes, he scores a lot of bloody goals, a shitload in fact. Yes, his car is insane, and his hair, and his clothes. He's difficult to manage, which is what stars are supposed to be. It's kind of all there, but somehow not. He's everything we want in a striker, an all-round famous person. But there's another side to our fleet-footed friend, with plenty of caveats. He likes to travel in between games without the club's knowledge. He works for brands in commercial competition with his employers. He can't get to training on time in spite of that fast car of his. He may rate himself higher than potential bidders do. And in fact, he may just be imagining some of those clubs are bidding. Because he continues to flirt with clubs who may or may not even be interested. And all of this is not to say that he's not world class, therefore he's crap. That's just simpleton rubbish. The point of this complex list is to show that much like Spider-Man, it's hard to pin down his worth as a character and a player in 2017. He's real, but living in a strange world. Arguably, each new episode gets less interesting than the original blockbuster that captured the world's imagination. And at this very moment, Dortmund and all football fans are wrestling with a bigger question of what's he worth once you take all of that into consideration. After scoring 46 goals across all competitions last season, some are oozed Aubameyang news, rumours and big numbers. Some as high as 60 million euros. Neymar set the benchmark, but that was real and actually happened. Aubameyang huffed and puffed and then came home to Germany after posting all sorts of photos, hints and cryptic tidbits from different European cities. Again, we should underline Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will get a cool home and a heap of money should club and player agree to part ways. But is there the chance, just the slight chance, that the open market is going to rate him more Europa League than Champions League? The next few months will tell the tale. Can he tune back into the goal-scoring frequency of last season? Can Dortmund likewise return to the Champions League places? And from that, can we tell finally how closely those two aims for club and player intersect? And at the end of all that, at the end of this critical season for both parties, when the trophies have been handed out, is it possible that in spite of all the noise, rumours, headlines, photo shoots, indecision, blah blah blah, that Aubameyang might prove to be exactly where he deserves to be? At a club with a lot of work to do and a lot of improvement to make to earn the right to play Champions League next season. So appropriately, like the man himself, we leave you with more questions than answers. Is Auba more Everton than Barca? Maybe he's an Arsenal. Is he slightly overrated? Possibly. And is he about to become football's next 100 million man? Not quite. Let us know what you think, because we've tried to work it out, and after all of this, we're still not sure. Help!